Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Guys, today we will talk about inequalities. We are starting a new unit of inequalities on our channel. So guys, on our first video, I will tell you about the inequalities, the basic inequality, which is the square inequality. Square inequality. What is the square inequality? It basically states that whole square is always greater than or equal to 0. Square can never be negative for real numbers. I repeat, only for real numbers. For real numbers we have the whole squares greater than or equal to zeros. But for complex numbers the situation is different. But for now we are dealing with only real numbers, so no problem. Now the square inequality. This inequality looks basic such that it basically states that x square is greater than or equal to 0. Equality holding when x is equal to 0. But we can have some complex application of this as well. Suppose we have like expression 1 which is a perfect square which can be called as x square, and expression 2 which is y square. This is also a perfect square. So we have e1 plus e2 will be greater than or equal to 0. This is a basic result which we get. So now we take a look about some of the basic examples of this and how it will help us further in our study of inequalities. Now the first and the basic example of this is that how we can use this. We can reduce the degree of our expression. How? Let me show you. Suppose if we have x minus 1 whole square. This is always greater than or equal to 0. We know this. Equality when x equal to 1. Yes. So what we can do is expand this. X square minus 2x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Which means x square is greater than or equal to 2x minus 1. This can be used as an inequality. X square is always greater than or equal to 2x minus 1. Another example I may show you. Suppose y minus 2 whole squared is greater than or equal to 0. So y square minus 4y plus 4 greater than or equal to 0, which means y square is greater than or equal to 4y minus 4. You can construct various inequality using this. So we can basically say that y square by 4 is greater than or equal to y minus 1, means y by 2 square is greater than or equal to y minus 1. So this is another equality 1 and this is another equality 2 using the same result, that whole square is greater than or equal to 0. Now we take an example on this. Basic example, prove that a square plus b square plus c square is always greater than or equal to ab plus bc plus ca. This is an introductory example on this topic. Try it yourself before I show you the solution. I hope you may have tried this. Now let me tell you the solution of this. See, what we need to prove that a square plus b square plus c square greater than or equal to ab plus bc plus ca. There are many ways to prove this, like AMGM inequality, rearrangement inequality, but for now we have to stick to this inequality because we want to learn this inequality. So we will try to prove this using whole square greater than or equal to 0, not by using rearrangement or AMGM or something else. Let's try proving this. See, what we get is this. Now I tell you the basic strategy. See, the basic strategy will be bring all terms to left side. Bring all terms to left. Bring all terms to left, then make a perfect square. Then LHS, make LHS a sum of perfect squares. LHS equal to sum of squares. So it will be greater than or equal to 0. You can prove this. Now let's take a look at this one. What we see here is that a square plus b square plus c square greater than or equal to ab plus bc plus ca. Now let's try this. First we bring all the terms to left. A square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca greater than or equal to 0. Okay, no problem. Now how would we proceed now? See, what we know that a minus b whole square is greater than 0 or equal to 0. Similarly, b minus c whole square greater than or equal to 0, and same for c minus a whole square greater than or equal to 0. We know these two things, but the problem is that when we expand a minus b whole square, we get a square plus b square minus 2ab. This is a minus b square, obviously. But here we have ab only, but a square plus b square minus ab. So there is some problem. And similarly for each bc and b square plus c square. So what we can do? Just observe that if we multiply whole expression by 2, just to get 2ab, we want 2ab in the expression, so we multiply the whole expression by 2. So what we get to prove that 2a square plus 2b square plus 2c square minus 2ab minus 2bc minus 2ca greater than equal to 0. This is left to prove. Let me make a line. Okay. Prove this greater than equal to 0. Now what we do now? I think the idea is pretty clear now. We can split this as a square plus b square minus 2ab plus b square plus c square minus 2bc plus c square plus a square minus 2ca. See this, a square, 2a square, 2b square and 2c square. Same expression rewritten. So this will be greater than equal to 0 because this is a minus b square, b minus c square and c minus a whole square. This will be greater than equal to 0. Hence proved. Now we can see yet another example on this. So what you can do is you can memorize this identity. Memorize this an identity. Take this as an identity. That always a square plus b square plus c square greater than equal to ab plus bc plus ca. A square plus b square plus c square will always be greater than equal to a plus bc plus ca. This is a very, very useful inequality identity which will be used further. Now we can see yet another example for this. 1 minute. So the next example is prove that a power 4 plus b power 4 plus c power 4 greater than or equal to a square b square plus b square c square plus c square a square. And another example is that a power 4 plus b power 4 plus c power 4 is greater than or equal to abc times a plus b plus c. Guys, first please try the problems yourself and then see the solution. I hope you may have tried these. Now let me show you the solution. First of all, what we have is a power 4 plus b power 4 plus c power 4 greater than or equal to a square b square plus b square c square plus c square a square. I hope you all remember the identity which I told you. What was the identity? A square plus b square plus c square. A square plus b square plus c square greater than or equal to ab plus bc plus ca. So what you observe that if we put a square equal to u, b square equal to v and c square equal to z, so what we get is, put it, a square equal to u, b square equal to v, c square equal to z. So a power 4 equal to u square, b power 4 v square, c power 4 z square, z square, which will be greater than or equal to uv plus vz plus uz, which is a square b square plus b square c square plus c square a square. This is the basic application. Now the next example, what we prove is a power 4 plus b power 4 plus c power 4 greater than or equal to abc times a plus b plus c. Okay, no problem. This doesn't seem so intuitive, right? ABC times a plus b plus c. What we can do? We can multiply out. Let's multiply the right hand side. a square bc plus b square ca plus c square ab, and what we here have is a power 4 plus b power 4 plus c power 4. So what we can do now? We have proved that this expression is greater than or equal to a square b square plus b square c square plus c square a square. This we know. So guys, I am telling you a very important rule in proving inequalities is that if we want to prove a is greater than b, so we can show that c is greater than b where a is greater than c, then our inequality is proved. So what we can do, if we want to prove that a is greater than b, if we want to prove this, so if we prove that c is greater than b where c is a number less than a, c is less than a, is greater than b, then a is automatically greater than b. You know this. So what we can do is that a power 4 plus b power 4 plus c power 4 greater than or equal to a square b square plus b square c square plus c square a square. So if we prove that this expression I'm circling it, is greater than this, our work is done. Can you show this? A square b square plus b square c square plus c square a square greater than or equal to this one. This is E1, this is E2. Just observe that a square bc can be written as ab into ac. Similarly, b square ca can be written as bc into ba. Similarly, c square ab can be written as ca into bc. So this is also assuming the format of a square plus b square plus c square greater than or equal to ab plus bc plus ca. If we consider x equal to ab, y equal to bc, z equal to ca. If we consider this, then this is x square ab square plus bc square y square plus ca square z square greater than or equal to xy plus yz plus zx. A square b square. Guys, thanks for watching my video. If you like this, please share this video, like this video and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.